What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day. And if you're new to the channel and want to subscribe button, that would be awesome. A quick thank you and shout out to everybody who wished me happy birthday through social media. My birthday was on November 16th, and thank you again for supporting me, guys. Through all the years, you guys mean the world to me. And as a birthday gift to myself and a reward for all of your guys' support, I did post on my Instagram that I secured a new project car for next year from RHT Specialties. So thank you so much, Nick, and thank you so much, Carlos, for giving me a good deal on this car and the support and the knowledge. You guys are awesome. If you don't know, RHT Specialties is a importing dealership, imports high quality cars from Japan. We had a nice long conversation a couple of weeks ago, Carlos and I, and right now they are in the shipping process, so I should hopefully be receiving the new project car within the next 2 weeks. But that is the project car for next year. My main focus is still the Raspberry Prelude, which again, I'm just waiting on a couple of parts and my new project car to show up to me before I put the Prelude under the knife. Just waiting on my clutch and flywheel and my traction and motor mounts. And after I get all that, we will be good to go. So if you aren't already subscribed, again, hit that subscribe button. A lot of content coming to this channel, I promise you. But today's objective for this video, we will be taking the NVIDIA Q300 off the red Prelude, polishing up all the piping, definitely the muffler, and uninstalling my current exhaust and installing the Q300 on the Raspberry Prelude. Exhaust wise for the Prelude, it's pretty much stock H22A header, going through a high flow MagnaFlow cat through the stock 2¼ inch piping to a MagnaFlow N1 style muffler. So nothing too crazy. I already have the headers and all the bells and whistles when I do the swap. And then here it's just everything is stock besides the NVIDIA Q300 catback. So we'll take that off, polish it up, uninstall mine, and then reinstall the NVIDIA. Should be a fairly easy process uninstalling it, but I haven't uninstalled the Raspberry Prelude's exhaust yet, so the bolts may potentially give me a hard time, but I should have plenty of PB Blaster left to make this go as smooth as possible. And for this exhaust, I know it's like semi new, so shouldn't have a problem. I was gonna wait for Ben, but he's gonna be busy until the weekend, and I really want to get a vlog out. Also guys, this red Prelude, I am parting out again. Thank you for all the inquiries. Already sold the headlights, already sold the function form Type 1 coilovers. Everything on the car exterior wise is for sale. We got the OEM style lip, bumper, turn signals are for sale. Until again I pull the motor and trans and harness, then I will list whatever else you guys need for sale. My stock blades are not for sale, I still need those. Rear bumper, rear OES lip just has a crack here, needs to be fixed with some like Bondo. And also if you are local, I have AP1 S2000 wheels for sale. Faces are good, plenty of tire life left on them. So anything you need, please let me know, do not hesitate. Oh yeah, this should be super easy. Maybe getting the hangers off might be the most difficult part, but I know I need to secure that center hanger because on my Prelude it is ripped, and I didn't realize how much oil this Prelude is leaking either. Come, Daddy. Oh, fuck. Alright, got the muffler off. One of 3 parts. Not in bad shape. Not too difficult to take off. Now I'll go ahead and get these remaining pipings off. Some of these bolts kind of difficult to remove because of location, so I swapped my mounting position. Update, so got the whole exhaust off. 3 pieces. I just decided to leave the resonator and this bend pipe attached. a lot easier. I might need to get new gaskets because these ones are banked. Or I might end up just selling the exhaust. Thinking 300 plus shipping. Let me know. So to clean this exhaust up, I'm just gonna go ahead and use some of this Purple Power Industrial Cleaner and Degreaser. Highly recommend for cleaning engine bays, oil stains, all that good stuff. So my main focus is really just the muffler and the tip here. I know all this can come out. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna run this because of how heavy the muffler itself is. But this is all in good shape, no cracks or, I think there's like minor scrapes on the, on the bottom here. Nothing too crazy, but will come with all of the mounts and bushings. I would recommend new exhaust gaskets, but everything is in good shape. So here's an after cleaning and degreasing the muffler. Significantly better. Again, just focus on more the resonating part. But I got a lot of the dirt and shit out. Pretty good. This here is actually burnt plastic. I can get out easily with like a razor blade. I just gotta be careful, but the burnt titanium tip is always a great touch on exhaust. So now I'm gonna go ahead and see what this chrome polisher will do. I will be using small 5.5 inch pads, especially this cutting pad, which works great when I detail. So we'll see what we can do with the drill. Here is the after using the mother's chrome polish. Not bad, it's all right. Still need to go ahead and scrape off this burnt plastic, but the results are okay. It's more used for chrome opposed to, say, metal, aluminum, but it's good enough for me. Now the next step is to get the exhausts off this Prelude and then swap everything else over. So I'm going to go ahead and run to O'Reilly's real quick to see if I can pick up some new exhaust gaskets, because as you saw, the ones from the Nvidia are just wrecked. And also need to pick up some more PP Blaster and see if I can borrow impact gun, because I was just looking on the car right now and a lot of those nuts and bolts are incredibly not in the greatest shape. And then I have to run to town to run some errands. So I'll probably continue this video tomorrow. What's going on, everybody? It is the next day. Finally acquired the 3 gaskets I needed. We got the boys helping today. Got the battery on the red Prelude charging. It's currently at 64%. So objective, we're gonna finish the exhaust on the pink Prelude, and then I got a special surprise coming for you. Hopefully this evening, crossing our fingers, it shows up. Let's get this cold start going. Yikes. All right, just got the Prelude moved. Surprisingly drives really well, other than the rod knock. Now I just have to reposition purple Prelude in the center, and we can begin all of our work. Neat. Recording? Recording. Cool. All right, so I am utilizing the stock exhaust other than the Magna Flow High Flow Cat. All we need to do is take out the 3 bolts to the cat, take out these hangers here, and then take out the other hanger that's right up somewhere here. The best way to do that is the best way for us to do it, because as you can see here, these are just corroded and frozen. And then just take out the hangers to the MagnaFlow muffler and reinstall everything, and we're good to go. All right, the boys and I got the stock exhaust off. Highly recommend this hanger tool. This goes in between the bushing. You clamp it to push the hanger or the bushing off the hanger. You know what I mean. 20 curls. God damn, dude, this thing's long. This muffler is for sale, 20 bucks.
There's an RWD drop right now.
Nice. So we got the new gasket, but unfortunately it doesn't fit, so we're just gonna go ahead and drill this out just a tad bit to get the fit, and then we should be on our way. All right, so we need to run to the Ace hardware because the nut and bolt that I had on the stock resonator, it only accommodates for the stock piping, the flange there, so it's got to run probably another like inch or so, inch and a half, so guarantee more thread. We will be right back. All right, we are back. Got the bolts to accommodate the extra space between the flanges. Let's get it. All right, NVIDIA Q300 exhaust installed. Thank you, Ben and Brian. Hangs a little bit lower than I wanted to, but it's okay. We can just air up higher. Fairly simple install. All right, let's get that first cold start.
Okay.
Ready. It actually sounds really good. There's a lot of smoke coming from the previous owner's car, but no, that sounds really good. It's a little more throaty than your MagnaFlow setup.
Focus, there we go. So right now we're gonna test to see where she sits, air it out. What is good? Just got back from hanging out with the boys. Got a full 30 miles with the new exhaust, and honestly the NVIDIA Q300 exhaust for the Honda Prelude H22 BB6 base model chassis is probably one of my favorite exhausts for, say, Hondas. I haven't really experienced any other Honda exhaust, but it sure beats my stock exhaust that I had on, as well as the MagnaFlow muffler I had. Honestly, the motor, the exhaust itself it's very docile but aggressive when you get on it. I can tell a tremendous difference in throttle response as well as airflow. So I believe the stock Prelude piping is 2 inches or 2 1/4, and the NVIDIA Q300 I believe is 2.5. But a tremendous difference in, again, throttle response and performance. And even when I'm aired out, the resonator, I can't really show you guys right now, but the resonator just hangs like the slightest bit from the ground, which is good. I thought I would hit the exhaust on the ground while I'm driving because I drive low, but it still clears almost every obstacle. But honestly, I can't even explain it, guys. I love this exhaust, and I'm glad I swapped it over instead of selling it. I apologize, guys, I'm like super tired. But there's like more like motor noise, not in like a negative way, but in a positive way. The motor sounds more beefy, which is a good thing. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. My surprise, unfortunately for you guys, did not come today. So hopefully, crossing my fingers that it will come tomorrow, because I've been waiting almost 2 weeks now for this surprise. It's even a surprise to myself, but you'll see it when I get it. But again, everybody, thank you so much for your love and support, and if you're new to the channel and want to subscribe button, that would be awesome. And remember, aim high, drive low. We will see you next video. Take care.